Hello everyone, I'm Kathleen Alcala, Paper Crafter. Welcome to my channel, and my video for today is going to be a journal share. I worked on this little mini right here. It's not very big, it's like the size of my hand basically. I just used a digital page that I had, and the other day I did find all these papers that I had inserted to create a signature, so I thought I'd go ahead and turn it into a journal. This actually really inspired me. This is a piece of French lace that I received the other day, and I did receive that from, her name is Aileen, and I'm going to be posting a video share on what I received from her, which is really some beautiful, definitely beautiful things. But I did have struggles when I made this. I'm going to show you. I actually reworked this thing many times. If you could see right here, I used a lot of different lace and trims. I had a different design on it altogether, and I kept pulling everything off. And I ended up just seeing this, and I crunched it up and thought, oh, I love that. So I also happen to have this button, which looks like it might be coming a little bit undone, but there you go. There's a button in here that I had as well, a vintage button. And then this is an adorable cherub. I just love that piece. I found that I had. So I did put some pink lace all around, and then this is an antique lace here, and I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And this is what you open the first page to. So I did use some cabinet cards that are right here. Not cabinet cards, they're actually cigarette cards, I believe they're called. See? And this is really pretty calling card. So I used digital paper to cover it, and then I put this lace just to shore it up so I could sew in the signature so it wouldn't rip it apart. I turned this little piece of music paper into a pocket, and it was too big, so I cut it off, and that's why you see this. And I like the writing in the back, so I thought I'm going to put it in there just for, interest. And then I'm going to put these back in there. Isn't that pretty? Now this is a postcard that I had that I loved. It's embossed. It's so pretty. I attached it to the signature using this lace. I'm going to use this little pointer, guys. It's easier for me to maneuver. And then I didn't care for the back, so I was okay that I covered it. And this is the other lace that is gluing it together. I put a little bit of net, of tulle, polka dots, and then I had this pink vintage button. And this ribbon here I also used in another part of the journal, which I think I got this at a yard sale. I love it. And then I just put a couple of pieces more here and a piece of little vintage lace. This is a digital image right here. I did add a little, like a little grouping of vintage lace here, and then a pearl. And I attached this lace right here in between the two pieces of paper. I had this blue. I was not loving it, so I actually ended up putting this pink ribbon because I felt like I need to bring the pink across, and the blue didn't really match very well. And I'm not sure if I'm loving that, but it is what it is. And then I had this really pretty piece of lace, and I did tie this bow there. And this, a piece of scrapbook paper, I added the most adorable trim. I love that trim. And then this is actually a label. It's so pretty, right? And this is a piece of vintage paper, which I think is wrapping paper. And that turned into a little tuck. I inserted this postcard. My sister thought I should actually turn it into the cover, but it took almost the entire page. I really didn't want to do that, but I loved it so much I wanted to put it as a tuck-in. I use, again, that really pretty trim. I love this trim. Oh, I love that beauty. And so there's a lot of writing here. I didn't want to glue that. I'm always in a dilemma about postcards. I hate to lose the writing. And I like that the stamp is on the outside, and the pink is so pretty. And here I just used a polka dot tool. And then this is a die cut. I think it's an English die cut that I used. And then a little piece of lace with pearl and trim. This pocket here is a piece of vintage ephemera. I'm not really even sure what it was, what it says, because I don't speak the language. This is a perfume label that I got, and then this is vintage advertisements. I thought that looked really pretty together. And this stack here is actually, this is a really cool calling card. It has like fringy fibers right here. I thought that was so pretty. And then there's the name, Peekaboo. Isn't that pretty? Miss Ella something or other. And then I had that music note that I love. I just folded it over and put the little card. And then this is a label as well. Okay. I like to try to make my journals interactive so that way people can pull things apart and look at things and hold things, and I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. I usually don't even make my journals for writing, honestly. I guess I just like the more like lookbooks in a sense. But you could actually, something like this, you could write on paper and tuck it into the tucks. And then I just put some lace and little trim right there. This is an image from Old Cena. I had that as a digital kit that I received for my design team project that I did in May. I used the smallest little button right there, and this is just a little piece of lace that was left scrap. So I put that there, and isn't that pretty right here, this lace trim. And this beautiful vintage piece there. I think this is some kind of a, I don't know, a check or a bill of some sort. And it has a pretty stamp on it. I didn't want to cover anything up because I thought it was so pretty. I love the coloring that is here in the back, so I used the see-through image right here of the girl. I think I got these from like AliExpress ages ago. And then this is just a little piece of lace trim that I had, and then put one of my favorite little flowers. And this is just wallpaper right here. I love. I just thought it was so pretty. This page, I love this page. This ribbon right here, it goes all the way across. I just folded it to connect the bag. And this right here, I'm going to show you, is this right here. I just love the little roses on there. The coloring is so pretty. And I just put some lace and an applique. In this bag, I'm not sure what language this is. It is, I didn't buy it from somebody who sells items from another country. And look how cute. I hope you guys can see that. I hope it's not too much of a glare. There's a, the old time they used to do the advertisement cards. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the advertisement on the back. What I thought it would be cute is I just wanted to make a little design on the bag and not just leave that in the side of the bag to see. And I put a couple of layers of lace here. And this seal, this wax seal came from Old Cena. She does sell wax seals on her Etsy site. And I put some trim. And here, with this page, I attached this pretty piece of lace and then this really cute heart pin with a little dangle, flower dangle. This is the digital image that I had, so I thought I'd put it in because I love birds. And I just made a ribbon bow and added some trim and flowers. Now this is a center page. I love this page. It's probably like my favorite page of all. Do you guys see there's a crack right there all the way down? Because this is a piece of vintage, it was a vintage card, and it just cracked. It was too fragile. But I'm okay with the crack because it represents old to me, to vintage. What happened with this page is I actually reworked it so many times. I had to cover it up, the paper, and then I found this and fell in love with it. I added this really pretty doily that I found in my stash, put a little angel. little card with some pretty lace, and of course the tulle down on the bottom. I made it this like kind of like a peak door, and this is a fabric button and some beautiful lace there. But isn't that this little piece right there? I think it's so pretty. I just love this page. I don't know if this is a calling card per se. This is somebody's name, but it almost reminds me of a graduation card. Do you guys, back in the day, we used to get graduation cards. I don't know if they still do that. And you tuck your card into, like, usually an announcement. And here's some lace. So anyway, I put that there, and this is a scrap that I had. And I added some beautiful lace and a flower. And I put this trim, this tape down just to secure it. This is Amity Bloom tape. This piece right here is actually the other half of this. I cut it out, and this whole thing right there was part of that other pocket that I made. This was a scrap that I had, and I just incorporated this most beautiful luscious lace. I love this lace right here. So pretty. The wallpaper again, and here's the back side of that other banknote. And with this, I found this very patriotic girl, and I just liked it. I liked the coloring. I don't know, I felt like with the blue it somehow matched. And I incorporated a bunch of different layers of very fine lace right here as well. With this, I just made a loop. You guys can see that. And put down a couple of flowers. And then this is so pretty, this button. It has a little rose on it. I just thought that was so pretty. It's not fabric, it's like a metal. And whoop, getting to the end, so it's hard to open. Now with this page, again, it's vintage paper. This is digital right here. I just fell in love with it, so I put it, and this is antique, as well as that little piece, a different kind of lace underneath the button. And this button, if you watched my haul video the other day, or last week, I put that in. That was some of the buttons I found. And with this page, this is an image from Old Sina. This was part of the design team kit that I had. And this is another one of those music notes papers that I put in here. This is a label, and I just put a strip of lace. This is actually vintage music notes. So it was sewn in, and I just wrapped it around. And that's how I got the little tucks. Okay. And this is the last page. With this, there is a little space, tuck spot. And I actually just put this cute label. This dark I thought matched the writing, and it kind of just blended into me, the colors. Some lace, some trim. And with this, I'll show you what I put inside of here. Let's get this one out first. And this is just such a pretty card, right? Isn't that gorgeous? And this is for embroidery. I just folded it so it would fit inside of there. Isn't that neat? Somehow I just felt like with the image that she would be doing embroidery as well. So those two go here. I love that paper. I think it's so beautiful. And it does go all the way down. You can see it comes through. It's just like a belly band. And this last page has a lot of different things going on. If you see this polka dotted fabric right here, that's from Old Sina as well. It's a cotton fabric that I used to secure this as well, the signature. I have several layers of lace all over. I really worked a lot on this page. I just couldn't seem to like it. I finally started liking it again. And I used this, I thought that was cute, this key. And then I just have, look how cute this is right here, how delicate that is, the little flowers. And I love the lace. And there you go. that's my journal, guys. See? And you can see how it looks from a side angle. There's not a lot of lace coming out on the edges. Part of that is because, honestly, the pages are so small. The laces tended to be kind of on the small side that I used. And then I didn't want to put any lace covering up that postcard as well. All right. Let me put this back in so I don't lose track. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I pray that you have a beautiful week. Thank you for subscribing. Speaking of that, I'm almost at 700. So when I get to 700, we'll be doing a giveaway, and that will be coming soon. And I haven't decided what I'm giving away yet, but I will work on that. And anyway, thank you so much, everybody. You have a wonderful, blessed week. Bye-bye.